am here in South Beach, Miami with Sunny Singh, a very talented dhol player and percussionist who is popular in the Miami music scene. Hi Sunny, welcome to Andaz. So tell me, how did you get started?
Well, it all started about 5 years ago with a friend of mine who's also a professional singer. His name is Singh. He came down here for a gig with this dhol player, Harcher and Mathura.
You're a dhol player that jams to house music in South Beach. How is the public response to that?
Well, first of all, living in Miami, house music is so big. As you know, we host one of the biggest music conferences, WMC, down here. So growing up, house music has grown to me. And me playing dhol, I would like to incorporate it with something that I love, which is house music. I don't just play the house music, I play the other genres too. But house music was something that just stuck out. And the response that I get is, it's phenomenal. Like, it's amazing. The amount of energy that's received back, it's phenomenal.
Tell us about some of the musicians you've performed with.
I've performed with a few local guys that are on the radio. This guy named Elijah King, this guy named Swayze Styles. I've also performed with Kid Skilly, who's a Detroit-based rapper, and Singh, who's a good friend from New York.
So do you have any cool stories that you could share with us from your tours or performances?
I got a few actually, but my mother will be listening, so I don't know if they're good to share on camera. But anyways, I got a few. About a year ago, I went to Bimini, and it's an island off the Bahamas, and this is not an Indian event. It was a private American event, and I was actually sharing a stage with Luis Fonsi, who is a Latin Grammy Award winner. So I got to experience his music, what he's about. Phenomenal artist. Now, the cool thing about this trip was they chartered a plane for all the artists and musicians. So I went back on a plane, and I had so much fun that somehow I came back on somebody's yacht back to Miami. So it was a very interesting experience, which I will never forget.
Have you always had rhythm, even as a child?
As a child, I was taught the skill of tabla, which I would say has helped generously in creating my rhythm. But as I got older, as I started playing dhol actually, that's when I started noticing rhythm in me, you know? And it was more natural than anything else. So that's how rhythm came about.
Who are your favorite musicians, Indian or Western?
In terms of Western music, I'm a big fan of the Black Eyed Peas, and obviously Michael Jackson, and I would say Pitbull. Growing up in Miami, you become a fan of Pitbull. And Indian-wise, I would definitely have to put A.R. Rahman on top of that list.
In terms of the growth of your sound, where do you see it going?
That's the million-dollar question, huh? Okay, well, right now a few things are happening. A friend of mine, he's an R&B singer / actor. His name is Chandan Sethi. He's already completed his album, and it's being produced by Tony Battaglia, who's responsible for bringing up people such as Justin Timberlake. So on his main single, I actually went to Orlando to the same studio that Justin Timberlake started out at, and I recorded dhol on it, and it sounded great. So we're gonna keep it. So that should be, it should be coming out in the next few months.
Well, all the best, Sunny. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Andaz, brought to you in part by Kingfisher Airlines.